Okay, wait, am I getting it? I should be. Wait, let me test the audio here. Look, all right, I turned the gain on my mic up a lot. Hopefully that doesn't fuck things over. Oh, it says live. Excellent connection, good. Okay, wait, am I getting it? Did the stream actually begin? I don't think I hit the start button. Oh, shoot, one concurrent view. Am I live? I might have pressed some buttons wrong. I'm gonna play some Sonic Superstars. I'll give it a minute. Whoever's in the chat, I hope that doesn't mean me, or else I'm gonna look at. Oh, yep, I am actually live. Okay, cool. Tell me how the audio is compared to me and the game. Actually, let me. Yep, I'm good. I'm good. I just kind of felt like playing some Sonic Superstars. None of my friends are free. When I played the main story of Superstars, I did it on call with some friends. Sonic Superstars, yay or blow up with 47. I think it's pretty yay. I haven't actually done all of Trip's story yet. I did, I think, the first 2 zones, and right now I think I'll go ahead and just redo them to remind myself of how Trip kind of pretty good audio. Okay, cool. I played all of the normal story a few days ago because I never actually, I still have not actually bought Superstars myself. I set up a Steam family with a few of my buddies, and now one of them had Superstars, and so I finally played it. So yeah, Mr. Nova Zone, who I don't think there's any Sonic game since I became a adult with my own money that I didn't buy day one. And then here comes Superstars, which I just didn't buy until still haven't bought it. But hey, I enjoyed it. It's a classic Sonic game. There's a part of me today where I was like, ooh, I want to play again as Sonic, but I still haven't finished Trip Story, so I figured, okay, let's do Trip Story first. And then I will be looking kind of back and forth from the game in the chat. I'm not super all the way comfy with Trip yet. It's like there, I looked at the chat. Oh wait, by the way, tell me if the video bitrate is ever awkward, because I just realized I had it set up for recording, not streaming earlier. So let's see if I can change that, because yeah. Okay, so stream is not ending, but oh wait, okay, YouTube lets me change it. Okay, stream's not ending. I'm just lowering the bit rate, which means I think I have to temporarily pause the stream. So give me 1 second here, unless, wait, video bit rate. It wants me to be at 27, 68K. Okay. Keep in mind, I don't stream much, and it was honestly an accident to turn this on. Okay. I'm applying a new bit rate. Tell me if anything ever freezes. Now I'm continuing the game. Then let's go ahead and actually use the abilities, because I think they're pretty neat. And if it ever looks like I am kind of cycling through them slowly, that's because I am playing this with a Sega Saturn controller, because that's kind of my go-to for 2D Sonic. Really just 2D games in general, if possible. I just really love the Saturn Genesis type D-pad. Then, oh, we got 6 concurrent viewers here. Just a quick question. How many of y'all... Oh, shit. Fuck. Yeah, that's one thing with the little 2.5D thing Superstars has going. Every so often I do that on accident. Like, to be clear, I have played through every stage a total of 1 time so far, except for the few I've done as Trip. So like this stage, this is my third time ever playing the level. What about your Kingdom Hearts videos? But I absolutely adore those. I'm gonna add them to my sleeping playlist. Just oh, sweet. Don't worry, I forget who I am sometimes too. It's all part of your little identity problems. Shit. Oh wait, it wants me to use that ability, so I'll go ahead and do that. Like, right now, kind of my general opinion on Superstars is I super enjoyed it. Is it my new favorite classic Sonic game? Probably not. Like I love Mania so much, and this definitely takes ideas off of Mania. Like that's so clear to me, especially with adding more characters. Like, I don't know if I'd call Amy new, because, you know, she is in other 2D Sonic games before this point. And I think Origins came out, or sorry, the Amy update in Origins, I think, was a little before Superstars. That sounds right to me, but I could be dead wrong. Oh, and here is what I would say. This is something to finish Mania. You really shit. I loved Mania so much. Shit, I was looking at the chat. This is man who never streams tries to stream, distracts himself every 5 seconds. What I was about to get to is the true problem with this boss fight is that it sets a much better standard for how you think the bosses will be in this game. I want to point out, on my initial playthrough, it took me 1 try to get past this dude. It is 100% a streaming thing, and y'all are going to believe me because you have no proof otherwise. Shit. Okay, I'm good. I saw the big long comment and I was about to read that. Thank you for the reminder. I've been looking for some good Kingdom Hearts sleep material, but yeah. What are your top 2 favorite games of all time based on the stories alone? Ugh, that's tough. So, right now, because I played Rebirth recently, I really, really want to say the original Final Fantasy VII. I just absolutely love it. It's got everything for me. It's one complete story, and you know I still like the spin-offs and extended material for FF7, but that is just. I know when Part 3 comes out, I'm gonna make a whole big ol' video about Final Fantasy VII in general. I debated about it before Part 2 came out, because if you go on my channel, I did make a video about Part 1, and I do not agree with everything I said in that video today, but I do think it is a nice little look into how a FF7 fan felt during the release period of Remake. Honestly, I'm not going to give away what happens in Rebirth, but Part 3 kind of decides how I feel about Rebirth's story. It's just such a middle section, but anyways, okay. Top 2... I'm also, like, kind of thinking just self-contained stories. So, Final Fantasy VII is one of them. I want to say Sonic Adventure 2 as well. I know, it's really not the best written story of all time, but it is one that had, like, a profound effect on me. Obviously, you know, I don't think I need to say I love the stories of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Like, I absolutely adore them, but it's like, ooh, the guy with the 4 million view KH video loves KH stories. Wow, what a shocker. But gameplay-wise, I want to be clear on this. I absolutely love everything in Rebirth. There was nothing I had a distaste for besides maybe 1 or 2 of the minigames got me. Oh, hey, Joe. I think it's a matter of any classic game after Mania will never have the same raw hype and legacy around it. Yeah, exactly. Like, Oh, the week of Sonic Mania coming out, it was such an experience. I remember, okay, Joe, the one who left that comment. I remember when it came out, I did like the digital pre-order on the PS4 version. And I think I don't remember what version he got. I think Switch. And yeah, it was Switch because what happened was the midnight when Mania came out, there was some weird delay on the Switch version, and holy shit, this boss is so easy as trip. Um, so I was playing Sonic Mania on PS4 at midnight, um, and I got through like half the game before he and our other friend on call got to even start it. And I was like, "Heh, look at me having fun." And I remember I didn't beat Mania night one because I waited for midnight, and at a certain point you have to sleep. That's how humans work. And I want to say it was middle of a week. Like, wait, do I? Shit. No, I'm not gonna go super trip because I don't have the rings for it anymore. I was a little focused on talking there. Yeah, I did not beat Mania night of release. I think I did a half of a Sonic and Tails run. Following day, I finished that run, and then probably like 2 days later, I started going through the other characters. Like, I fell in love with Mania when it came out. Between release day and before Forces had come out, I did get all 7 emeralds as every character. You're shitting me up. That's on me. I got every emerald as every character combination I could, meaning, Sonic and Tails, Sonic, Knuckles, and then I also did a run as Knuckles and Knuckles for the Knuckles and Knuckles ending. And I don't think on my PC version, so I'm not gonna like show it off at any point in this stream, but I know on PS4 I did eventually get all the emeralds as Mighty and Ray. I think I don't know if I got every emerald in Encore mode. Somehow you should do a follow-up to every Castlevania, analyzing every Castlevania. That'd be something. There's a lot of Castlevania. I'll get to that in a second. Because I do have Castlevania ideas I'd like to get to. But like with Mania, Encore mode I didn't fall in love with it like I did with the original one, mainly just because regular Mania is so infinitely replayable to me. Like, if I want to play Mania, I'm gonna play normal Mania, not Encore mode. Who knows? Oh, Castlevania. I have a very interesting idea for Castlevania when I get back to it, because I want to do... Because obviously, like, I did what's effectively versions of Castlevania 1 already, and so the next game's Castlevania 2, but Castlevania 2 has been talked about in so many interesting ways already that I kind of want to do, like, a look at some of the fan projects in relation to Castlevania 2. There was one, it was called, like, Castlevania Chronicles 2, and it's, like, a remake of Simon's Quest in a Castlevania Chronicles-looking style. Ooh, this guy, I forgot about him. And then obviously there's tons of fan translations of it and mods and stuff, which I think would be just an interesting idea. I thought I'd do it, I think initially I had the idea when I was making the Castlevania 1 video, but just a bunch of other ideas have come more up for me. Shit. I gotta get through the special stage. These ones are like a little rough. I don't know if it would be easier if I was using it. Oh, shit. I don't know if it would be... Oh. It doesn't matter. I have the emeralds. I don't know if they'd be easier if I had a real controller, because, again, I am using a Sega Saturn pad. So I don't know if you can have, like, camera controls or anything with control sticks, but I was able to get all 7 emeralds pretty easily. I think on my, like, main Sonic & Co. run, I only lost on number 5? That sounds right to me. Okay, here's... Look, I'm gonna say it, everyone said it. Bosses in Sonic Superstars are a little lacking, to be nice about it. But, you know, the cool thing that I can do is A, skip the cutscene, and B, just use the Emerald powers, because, man, I just would rather not fight him. I gotta silent for a moment so I can stay focused on this schmuck. Anytime I stream, I remember one time I was streaming and someone was shocked, like, oh, you sound so serious in your videos sometimes, and then I'd play a game and I'm fucking screaming and making mouth noises, and God. What is the one Trip does here? Is this the Fire Flower? Yeah, that's not gonna be the best here. Curse of Sorrow for... that is one of the few Castlevanias I haven't played. Like, for reference, the ones I have not is, I think it was Curse of Darkness, actually, on PS2. I have not played Curse of Darkness, and I have not played, what's the third one on DS? The one with the female protagonist that looks like the girl from Bloodstained. After Portrait of Ruin... I feel like I'm naming every Castlevania in my head except now. Order of Ecclesia. That is the two, like, canon Castlevanias I have not played yet. Your teacher Terrence? Probably. Okay. Save the fat fuck bird. Wait, other thing, that Mania... Shit, never mind. Order of Ecclesia, yeah, thank you, Daniel. I wanted to show off the thing where you can bounce the signpost, but I messed that one up. Alright, let's go to the world for a minute. I think I pressed the wrong button. Nope, I'm good. Wait, was that? No, that was... Shit, I wasn't counting my axe. I got a text on my phone. Oh, give me a second. Just need to see if it's important. Okay, I can... It's just, my mother. I'll get back to it later. It's not important. And I'm not sure if it picked up in the mic. Probably not, because it's pretty far from the screen, or from my microphone. My phone is the Kingdom Hearts, like, file select noise. It's actually interesting thing on this stage, for anyone that's played Superstars, you would know that this is actually a Sonic-only level, but Trip gets to do it in her story, which I think is cool, because it's like telling you that Trip's a badass who can do stuff that only Tails or Knuckles could have. And actually, I think it's interesting that this game does have stages made specifically for characters, because I don't... Oh, god damn it. I don't think the 2D games have really done that. Order of Ecclesia is your favorite? I am definitely interested in playing Ecclesia. I just haven't gotten to it. I had what I thought was a burp coming on, then it yawned. I just ate not too long ago. I had some, like, fried rice and chicken, but, what was this thing here? I kind of, like... It was so interesting how Superstars had stages meant for, like, specific characters. Like, there was a Knuckles stage, a Tails stage, well, like, besides Knuckles' story in Sonic 3, and I think the one level in Sonic Mania, they haven't done that much, especially when I got to Tails in particular, because it really used his ability of flight in a way not seen in a 2D Sonic game. And, like, I kinda hope that some of the ideas in Superstars get... Oh, god damn it, let's just, which of these would be the best? This one... I'm hoping to see the ideas from Superstars used more in future Sonic titles. Which is weird to say given how iterative Superstars itself is. Like even the Emerald powers, from a lore perspective, I think it's pretty rad. I would love if the next Sonic game has like, ooh, every emerald does its own thing. And maybe since it's, the Chaos Emeralds, chaotic powers, it could be different powers each time because, if it had a rule or order, that doesn't make sense. It's chaos energy. And I think that would be an interesting way for, like, Frontiers 2 to maybe, like... Wait. Dawn of Sorrow. I go back and forth on if I like Dawn of Sorrow or, what was it? Aria of Sorrow more. Wait. Sorry, my ADHD is showing. Let me finish my Frontiers thought. What would be kind of interesting is if next time... What if... Okay. Assuming Frontiers 2 uses the exact same framework as Frontiers 1, what if each area you find a Chaos Emerald and you get their Chaos Emerald power, and every area you go to has its own set of 7. Now, I know, that would be a lot of fucking powers for them to make. Like, assuming it's 4, like, hub worlds again, 7 times 4, 14, 28. That would be 28 powers, and there's no way they can... I do not have enough faith in Sonic Team to come up with 28 unique powers and find ways to use them all uniquely. So I was about to say on Castlevania again. So Aria of Sorrow, obviously, like, I love the art in Aria of Sorrow. It just screams Castlevania to me. I think the story is really neat with all the twists that it has. But also, Dawn has the benefit of better sound quality, better graphics. I think some of the castle layout is better than Aria. The big thing, and this is kind of like, if you played Dawn of Sorrow with the mod that removes every touchscreen related aspect, I think it becomes a much better game. Like, the question of Dawn versus Aria becomes so much smaller with that mod turned on. The only issue is, now we're talking about, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow versus Dawn of Sorrow with a hindsight mod added in. So I don't think it's quite fair to judge it that way. Now, if there's a hypothetical Castlevania DS collection, which I think is possible, because when you get down to it, there is... Shit. You trip, stop! Now, I can't say for Order of Ecclesia, but, in Dawn of Sorrow and Portrait of Ruin, there is very little touchscreen usage, and obviously, like I said, someone already made a mod for Dawn of Sorrow to remove anything that involved the touchscreen, or that was mandatory for it at least. And Portrait of Ruin, I think it was just the side mode, so like, what I'm getting to there is, if Konami re-releases the games on a DS collection with some modifications to remove touchscreen gimmicks, then I could count that as a, real version of Dawn of Sorrow, and then my question of Dawn versus Aria becomes a lot faster. Ugh. Faster? Yeah, because I'm playing Sonic, gotta go fast! It becomes a lot easier for me to make the comparison. Yeah, the art style does make a difference, especially if you get the DS bot. Jesus Christ, I am not making it. Alright, there's falling down the pit. Thankfully, one thing I'm glad about with Superstars, no more lives. Like, I am typically not on that side of, ooh, lives are an outdated concept that gotta go bye-bye. It's fine. Especially in a Sonic game where I have not ever felt like I'm low on life. Like, Sonic games are traditionally pretty easy. Okay, touchscreen is superficial in Ecclesia? Okay. I figured that might be the case because Portrait of Ruin didn't have a lot of it besides the Sisters mode. Okay, this time. Come on, Trip. Come on. Talking to her like it's my goddamn dog. Come on, Trip. Come on. Make the jump. Make the jump. Even and I might have messed. Okay. Okay. Careful. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I'm fire. I was hoping it would like light everything up, but I guess not. I think I can skip stuff like this. Maybe. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. No. I'm just. Never mind. I thought I could maybe get up there in a cool little trippy way, you could say. Haha. But no, I gotta do. This is where I died last time. If I turn this on, can I see? I can't. Nope, that's about the same. And I figure it's probably obvious by now. I am. Oh my fucking god! I think that's where I died last time. I'm kind of trying my best to not use, like, Super Trip, where she turns into the dragon. Just because, you know, then I'm not interacting with the stage design. Let's go. What? Wait a minute. I was trying to, like, step on all of them, because, you know, usually in Classic Sonic, if you jump on a bunch of them all at once, you can get an extra life, and then I kept doing it and realized, oh shit, wait, there's no lives. There's not gonna be an extra life bonus. I guess they could do one of the coin bonuses, though. Doesn't suffer from the generic art style. Yeah, like, it's interesting with what I've seen of Order of Ecclesia, and, you know, keep in mind, haven't played it, just, like, seen the box art and concept art and stuff. It's like not what is it? The Kojima's art style that she did for, you know, Symphony until Dawn of Sorrow. But it is still very Castlevania feeling. Fuck it, Super Trip, let's go. Like, I'm not sure what probably my favorite Castlevania artist is just what Kojima did. Like, when I think of Castlevania art, I do think Symphony and the Sorrow games. Especially... God, I'm doing horrible. When you look back at the art on the pre-Symphony of the Night Castlevanias, a lot of it can be really bad. Particularly if you look at the Japanese box art for Super Castlevania 4, like the Super Famicom version, Simon looks so goddamn ugly. It's probably the worst box art in the series. And it's funny they did that because, like, Castlevania Chronicles on the, you know, the Sharp X68 bunch of numbers system would have not been too long away from that. And, like, at this point, that's just become Simon's design. It's the one in Smash Bros. It's the one in the phone games. So it's weird that on the Super Famicom, they gave him that ugly blue look. Okay, wait, I'm focusing because this is the spot. I keep dying like an idiot. For Fire Emblem, okay. I guess that wouldn't be too shocking. I think there was also quite a few Fire Emblem games on DS. I know it at least had, like, remakes of 1 and 3 in Japan. I'm not, like... I am very aware of most Fire Emblem things. I have only played one Fire Emblem game, and it was the Stones one. on Game Boy Advance. Oh, checkpoint, checkpoint. So you know what? No, I don't need it. Let's just follow the rings. Get! Oh, welcome. I see 10 concurrent viewers. Welcome, whoever joined. You know what? I don't like this guy, so, yeah. Super Trip Sacred Stones, thank you. Super Trip just trivializes this boss, and most bosses, like a Super Form does in any Sonic game. Because, what I'm supposed to do is stand somewhere and have him hit himself. And so usually that means walking on his little power lines and just making it aim up here, which would usually take, you know, at least 2 to make that jump. But Super Trip don't need that. She can just float. And another addition I really love here in Superstars, I can turn Super Trip off. I don't recall if Mania let you do that, but I don't think it did. Oh shit, wrong button. Like, there's so many Sonic fan games that let you turn off the super form, and the other thing I would like if they would add into a real main Sega Sonic the Hedgehog game, the ability to turn off the super music. That's just like a standard in any Sonic fan game for years, and that was not in Mania, it's not in Superstars. And I have a good feeling it won't be in Sonic next 2D game either. Okay, buddy, give me the blue thing. This is probably the last hit. I wasn't counting. I'm also not sure if Superstars follows the usual rule of 8 hits per boss. That's fine. Okay. I got it. Yeah, so kind of my issue. To be clear, I don't know the general consensus on what Sonic fans have said about like the bosses here. I know it's like, you know, they don't like them. That's the thing everyone said. Yeah, they do. My main thing with the bosses in Superstars is I don't feel like I have much control on how long a lot of them will take. Like, look at Sonic 1 to most of them in 3 and Knuckles as well. You are the one who decides how long a boss will take, depending on your skill and the tricks, yada yada. Like, a good example would be, what's the... I want to say the Mystic Ruin Zone. Sonic 2, the water level... I'm just going to say Mystic Ruins. I know that's the one from Adventure, but I'll remember later. When you get to that boss, you can control how long it's going to take, because you can either, you know, slowly wait for him to do his little arrows, or you can jump on the side and just start bashing him as much as you want. Similar idea for, like, the one at Oil Ocean Zone. You can either wait for him to come up, or you can just jump into the oil, jump on Eggman a shit ton of times, and bam, you probably just beat it all with one real hit. Superstars never gives you many chances for those. The best you can do is abuse your... that's new in trip mode. That's how you know this is hard mode. The most you can really do is abuse the emerald powers and make a few of them faster, but not every single boss. Oh, I just have to walk up. Whenever... Shit. So when Trip does this, it reminds me of... So Vector in Knuckles Chaotix also would turn into a ring when he whenever he started climbing on walls, he would go into his little donut form and just, like, climb up that way. I'm not sure if that's the emotion they were trying to get out of me when I see Trip do it, but it's the one I have. I mean, they had to have known. Like, this is still by the guys that made Sonic. They know what characters were invented. Now, did any of the team on this work on Knuckles Chaotix? Maybe not. I believe Knuckles Chaotix was mostly done. Shit, that's stupid. Was mostly done by like a G team at Sega. I am going backwards. I did the same. Yeah. I just realized that because when I did my regular run, I did the same thing. I tried doing some funny tricks to get around stuff, and was like, "Yeah, I'm on a shortcut now, losers." And now I'm realizing I'm doing the same thing and went backwards. Yep, this is the way I'm supposed to go. Yeah, and like the other issue here with the bosses is that they're in almost every act. Which even, I guess for an example of another 2D Sonic game where the bosses could take a while, like CD, the point there was, just like reaching the boss. But in CD, you only had a boss fight every 3 acts. Here you have one in almost every act. Here we go. Actually, I think this is the last stage that I had done as Trip last time I was playing. I remember getting pissed off because and this is due to my own hubris, I decided I was going to skip through everything as Dragon Trip, and then I ended up in a bottomless pit due to the 3 dimensions that are used sometimes in this stage. I want to see what's over on this side. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I think this is the exact spot I turned on Dragon Trip because I don't want to play through this portion, and then I ended up killing myself. Like, ooh, oh my god, that was a close one. See, it's using the 3rd dimension again, because that guy is in the background. And, hats off to the game for actually using the fact that it's 2.5D. I don't think any of the, what do you call those, the new Super Mario Bros. Games ever did that? Like, I could be dead wrong. There's probably 1 or 2 times it does. But I remember those being very 2-dimensional, and maybe Mario Wonder does it. I have not bought Mario Wonder. I was not all that interested. I am very much a casual Mario fan. I'm as much of a Mario fan as your 10-year-old cousin that plays them when they're gifted to him for Christmas. Except, when I play them, I buy them because I'm old. Disagree with the design of bosses recan. Yeah, I just... Probably once I beat Trip's story, every time I replay Superstars will likely be in Time Attack, because Time Attack does not have bosses. I gotta get at least 1 ring. Shit. That's not the one I need. Shit. Okay, I meant to do this one. Yeah, see, like, this Emerald Power is making the boss significantly better, but it's making it better because I'm effectively skipping the fight. I shouldn't want to skip the battle. I should want to learn it, like, learn where to get a goddamn ring. Instead, look, ooh, here's a fireball. I can skip him. Woo! Yep, there you go. I beat him. And a lot of it was due to skipping the mechanics, because these bosses take too long. I'm a little worried about the final boss's trip, because my buddy said that the final boss sucks dick his trip. And you know, I thought the regular final boss was it could have been better. So hearing that there's a boss fight that's even worse, not exactly the most exciting thing to hear. Ooh, wait, okay. We're actually at what might be my favorite zone in Superstars. Like, it's pretty iterative of most other casino pinball-y type stages. But I just think the song here, the gimmicks, it's so cool to me. You got the little thing there, it's shoving me up and down. It's, I think, yeah, those are like in CD, maybe Sonic 1? I think those are also there. Oh, and then I got, look, I'm getting all these I don't know, it just... I should say, whenever I'm playing like RPGs, if there's a gambling mechanic, I sometimes go really crazy with it. Like, I've been getting into Dragon Quest recently. I played Dragon Quest 1 and 2, and then I played Dragon Quest 4, because I was holding out hope on the Dragon Quest 3 HD, which at the time when I played 4, like, the new announcement post they did was not out yet. So I guess on the money, I'd like to think that me playing Dragon Quest 4 made Square announce the 3 remake again. But anyways, Dragon Quest 4 has a casino minigame similar to like the ones in Pokemon. And when I first got there, I think I spent like an hour and a half just attempting everything. I didn't do very well, because everything in the casino in Dragon Quest 4 costs a lot of the in-game currency. So I did not really unlock anything. But, you know, I had fun with it. Same deal happened in Final Fantasy 13 2. Shit, I didn't really want to do the minigame, but that's fine. Final Fantasy 13 2 had a extra DLC chapter where you played as Zaz, the dad with the afro. Hello there, that one random guy. I am playing some Sonic Superstars. I'm doing the trip story because I already beat the regular game, and I think all my friends are busy, so I decided I'll just play this on stream. And, you know, I uploaded a new video recently. I'm sure a few people might come watch. Shit, I forgot the subject I was on because I'm doing the minigame now. It'll come back to me. You know, I don't mention this because okay, personal thing. I do have like pretty bad ADHD, but I always feel bad like saying it to people because I feel like it's baby's first mental disease. It's like, oh, I can't read the book for too long. I get distracted. Like, oh yeah, sure, bucko. And like, you know, I could take medications again like I used to, but I'm okay at keeping myself focused at things as long as I'm not invited by any friend of mine to do something, because I'm also, you know, what? Oh, time. Like, the moment a friend might ask me, like, hey, wanna get on call, like, unless I'm knee-deep, like, obviously if I'm out at work or, like, running errands, I'll say no, but, like, if I'm just... Wait, did y'all notice that? Let me go back down there for a minute. Did it? No, I want to... There was a weird thing there where I was being bumped off of the wall, but I don't think anything was on the wall to bump me. Let me go up and check that. No. Super trip. Stop. Stop. Okay. Okay. Let's be careful. The camera's a little more zoomed in. Okay. Never mind. I guess I'm going this way. I think if I'm going to say my one big complaint with Superstars, besides the bosses taking too long, it's I feel like the camera could be zoomed out just a little bit more. Like, it's not a big deal. I think if you compare it to the classic Sonic games, it's probably about the same. But since this is a 3D game with 3D graphics, I guess it just, like, messes with my mind where I think it's closer. You're close to beating this game. If you mean the regular story, then I have beaten that. I have not finished the trip story yet. This is my first time playing through it, sort of. I played a few stages on my own. Oh, I remember how this guy works. This is another ick of a boss. I have to hit those, and now I can hit them. Ooh. It's not the worst of the gimmicks here, I guess, especially as Trip with my funny little double jump. Yep, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, did I kill him? That was a big boom. No, he's still alive. I thought so. I guess I don't need to do the minigame. You're on the final boss? Oh my god, the final boss took me so long. I think I was there for maybe 25 minutes. Thankfully, I was on a Discord call, so I wasn't, like, bored or anything. But it was still longer than any 2D Sonic boss should take someone. But, like, even by the end, I recorded my footage. I like, to be clear, I don't plan on, like, a Sonic Superstars video anytime soon. But, you know, I recorded it just because, you know, I reference Sonic games pretty often. I might as well just have the footage. And I was looking through the footage, and that's how I know I was there for nearly 30 fucking minutes. And near the end, I was just, like, talking about comic... Oh, the true final boss. Okay, you're further than me, then. I'll see how long that takes me. I was just talking about random shit, mainly, like... comic book shit, like Batman and all the, is the game frozen? Okay, there we go. I got scared for a minute. Like it. Ooh, cool fire. Ooh. This level took me... Oh, that's a good idea, game. I should use that. I don't think I had the time stop when I was here last time. And apparently I didn't use it at the right moment. Although when I was here... Can I skip some of it like this? Ooh! Oh, did y'all see that camera thing? Huh. Okay, whatever. When I did this stage last time, I did it as Tails, which made it very easy to skip a few parts. So that was cool. Right now, I get the feeling that's not going to be as possible. I'm going to have to, like, learn the stage design. This level is good. Oh, I really enjoy it. But I also really enjoy doing some funny skips as Tails. I don't know. What the... Was that, like, the screen thing? No clue. It just... Like, I was doing what the game didn't want me to do, I'll recognize that. But hey, what's a Sonic game without glitches when you do what they don't intend? Rings? Yep. I feel like Tails is one of the most underrated Sonic characters, which is weird to say, because obviously he's like one of the most popular. But like when you compare him to Knuckles, who got like top billing in the Sonic 2 movie, or Shadow, who's getting his own game again, like, you know, Tails has been there since not day one, but like day 3. How long am I going to stream for? Let me see. It's almost 4 my time. Admit, I don't think I'm going to beat Superstars today. I'm not going to go that far. Um, at minimum, maybe 30 minutes. Depends. I did just eat. I don't have anything too major to be doing today. It's a Sunday. Oh wait, was that Ghosts? I don't think I saw these guys. Oh, it's the Hopper guys from Sonic 1. I'd say I'm going to be streaming for somewhere between 30 minutes and an hour. It was the Hoppers from Sonic 1, but they were ghostly. Ooh. I thought it was the guys from the desert in Sonic 3 for a second. Okay. I think they did change these a little bit more compared to the regular stage. I'm not quite sure. I remember it being different as Tails. Like, I remember it being almost entirely on those, unless I'm mixing it up with a third act that might have been here. Just the aesthetics here, I love it so much. It feels so much like the classic games while also having the cool 3D graphics and all that. Well, sometimes I'm thinking like the Pinball Carnival, whatever it's called in Sonic Heroes. It's very clearly a GameCube game. 3 hours for Mega Man Buster only. I don't know how long that would take me for like most Mega Man games. How was this thing? Like Sonic Heroes, there's so many lights at the pinball stage. It's like very clearly not quite the classic kind of art. Mega Man X1, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense because Mega Man X, usually when I play it normally, it's somewhere between 1 and 2 hours for my normal run. So Buster only, yeah, 3 hours kind of checks out. Okay, slow and focus on exploration. They could do it. Honestly, I would love a new Tails adventure. Obviously, I would like it to be faster. Like, kind of, of course it's going to be slower. It's a fucking Game Gear game. It's going to have its own issues. But if they could do another Tails game where it's about exploration, but they keep the speed, I think if they look towards, there was the 3DS Sonic Boom games, and I've only played a tiny bit of the first one on an emulator because I wasn't fucking paying money for that. And it's not very good, but it's not like it's dog shit either. It's not like the Wii U Sonic Boom game, which is like unsalvageable in my opinion. Like, I know people have pointed out how it had a rush dev cycle, but honestly, even if Sonic Boom was done, I think it would have some some major problems for me. Just there's elements of the Wii U Sonic Boom that are just distinctly not Sonic to me. Time. I really wish I could just restart the time. Like, turn that off whenever. Rings, oh, thank God. Sorry, what I was getting to is, it would be neat if they took some elements from the Sonic Boom 3DS games where it's like more exploration, but it's fast, and I think there's a few gadgets you can get in there. Again, I haven't made it very far. Plays like Frontier style, but with upgrades. That could work. Honestly, I think Tails Metroidvania just on paper sounds neat. Like, as long as they try and... Like, this is gonna be a weird thing to say. I think if they're... Because, I mean, Sonic fucking rips itself off all the time. Sorry, it rips off other games all the time. I think if they try and make a Metroidvania first before it's a Tails game, it can work. Which is the exact opposite of what I will normally ever say about Sonic games. I would prefer they aim to be a Sonic game first. Wait, is this gonna work out right now? Good enough. But I think they could do, like, I don't know, Tails Metroidvania and then just make it fast while they're at it, which would have the added problem of, shit, these stages, the maps need to be large to still have that sense of speed, because, like, I think a lot of Sonic games forget that Tails is fast. He keeps up with Sonic in Sonic 2. And I was glad in Frontiers that he was, like, speedy again. Come on, Egg Robo, come here. Oh, I have to get up, don't I? I don't think I played this boss like a normal person when I did my normal run. So I'm kind of staring at him like, ooh, what do I do? And it's just abuse my invincibility frames, apparently. Okay, that random guy, do you mean no boss powers, or I guess for the armor abilities that you need boss powers, did you use those, or just like no Buster only for combat? You only game plays like Frontier style with upgrades? That could be neat. Sorry, catching up on the chat a little. Okay. Let me take a sip of water. I saw those clouds while I had the water cup in my mouth. If I was a Sega executive and someone pitched me a Tales Metroidvania, I'd be down that shit in an instant. Honestly, yeah, but we also got to remember that sometimes, this is a little secret, I'm not sure if you know this, but every so often, like, maybe if you look at a few of their choices, the executives at Sega can make some really bone-dead, stupid fucking decisions. Okay, that was... I might need to, like, get up to refill my water in a minute here, but let me go through this stage first. This was actually another one of my favorites when I did it normally. I don't know how I'll feel with Trip. I am noticing already that they're throwing out a lot of the rain clouds. And ooh, these dudes. Okay, really distant reference I'm going to make on that funny guy there that popped out. I don't know if you'll have seen the anime series Shimonetta, but in the ending sequence, it has a little worm that pops out, and it's like kind of looking excited and stuff. And it's supposed to represent like a hard-on because the show is filled with sex jokes. Mega Zero 2? I enjoy it a lot. Obviously I know I have my old Mega Man Zero videos, one singular video. To be clear on that video, pretty much anything I made over 2.5, 3 years ago, I like only agree with maybe half of what I said now. So, like, sorry, I still agree that I like all of the Zero games, which is, I think, what I said in the video, but I think I could have portrayed it better. If I ever make, like, retrospective on the Zero series, it'll be, like, probably a lot more similar to my modern videos that go on for a long time. But anyways, to answer your question, it's my second favorite Zero game. Like, really my big problems is, I wish the levels weren't there. Sorry, the leveling up system. Phase out the classic stuff for a while since it feels like they're trying to repair the 3D era. If you said that before I played Superstars, I'd agree with you, Cobalt. But, I really enjoyed Superstars, which is the issue. And I'm also... Maybe right now that there is a classic game on the market, they should probably, like, not do another classic game for a few years. I would like if they still keep the classic Sonic IDW specials, like, Actually, I'll say this. If I do a Sonic video in the near future, it might be about IDW. I know it gets a lot of flack lately, but quite frankly, I think it is my second favorite non-game media for Sonic. The first one is the OVA. I really love the classic IDW comics, especially. I need to read the Fang one. I was waiting until I played Superstars, or I was close to playing Superstars, so I haven't read that part yet. So the other thought I had, Mega Man Zero 2. Yeah, so Zero 2, El Paizo might be my favorite villain in the Zero series. Maybe just Mega Man overall. He's just so well layered for like Mega Man standards, because like if you compare El Paizo to Wily or Sigma, he's just a full fucking character rather than waha Mega Man, I'm gonna fight you. I don't know if that was supposed to be Wily or Sigma, it's up to you. Well, El Paizo, he has dreams, aspirations beyond I want to rule the fucking world. Ugh. Sorry, the wire on my mic got super stuck to my elbow, and I like pulled it out, and it just felt like sticky and gross. Okay, is this Amy's level? I think so. And Cobalt. I do think maybe they shouldn't do another Sonic game for a while. Do I need to like do something here? Do I need to? No? Okay. Well, probably. I think, like, ooh, to give away my analytics, roughly half my subscribers come from the Kingdom Hearts compilation video, and I think about a quarter of my subscribers come from a Mega Man or Gunvolt related thing. So, you know, Inti creates. And good news on that. The next big project I'm doing might be Inti creates. Ooh, it's Blaster Master. I think I teased it forever ago in my that classic Mega Man length video I did one time. In that one, you know, it was a fun little video I did. That was like not meant to be any big thing. It was just like a thought process I had with a friend, and then I was like, I'm gonna make it a video, and that's why the video is just like, you know, a fun little 20-minute discussion. But yeah, near the end of that video, I think I said, next time I'm doing one of the most requested videos I've gotten. And obviously, you know, my most requested ever is Kingdom Hearts 3, which will be when Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, as I've said anytime I'm asked. But I was planning to do Blaster Master Zero next, and then I didn't because Bomb Rush came out, and I got like partway through Blaster Master, and then I was like, because the issue was I was bouncing between projects, which I don't usually do. I just sit down, write what's maybe the next two, and I only do those. Going back to my bad ADHD, I can't. Can I make that faster? Nope. Okay. Just gotta push it. I really cannot do more than one project at once. I need to pick something, stick with it, obsess over it, and that's it. And when I was initially working on Blaster Master, Bomb Rush came out, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video on Bomb Rush, because I think I also had I always have a theoretical monthly upload. As anyone who's subscribed to me can tell you, that's never come true. But theoretically, I always have one written. And so then I decided, you know what, I'll do a short little Bomb Rush video, and then it became slightly larger. Like, by my channel standards, it's not the biggest video out there. Longer than the other indie games I've looked at, but that's because I'm also just a huge Jet Set Radio fan. Yeah, you go, Trip. But then at the same time that I was working on the Bomb Rush video, I had already scripted some of Blaster Master, and then I also started playing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles 1 with my friend Flaffy, who, you know, helped me with one of the two runs. He's the one that was like, who had never played it before. And then that meant I was doing 3 things at once, and then the girls who made Code Bunny asked if I could look at that. By the way, there's some really good updates. Like, pretty much all of my complaints in that video, they have now fixed on their recent update. Definitely worth checking out still. And so I was effectively looking at 4 projects at once, and so Blaster Master had to just kind of fall to the wayside for like half a year. And now I'm finally working on it again. And it's fun. It took me a long time to reacquaint myself because I had already done the voiceover. And so I listened to stuff and I was like, I want to rewrite these because my opinions have changed. Because just quite frankly, I didn't make the game sound good enough. Like, the longer it sat with me, the more I've loved Blaster Master Zero. Excuse me. That was a burp, sorry. Fun fact about me during COVID. This is, you know, when you're in college and it's like, oh, give one little fact about yourself to introduce the class. The Roman little fact of the day is during COVID, I taught myself to make up bruh noise whenever I burp. And I meant to, you know, undo that before society came back in. And then I started, I tried to fix it, but then I met my now fiance who laughed every time I did it. So, never mind. I stopped trying. It's not got another shot on RPG. Would you want to be turn-based or action? It's tough, because truly, what does Sonic gain by being an RPG? And y'all have seen my videos before. Y'all know I'm an RPG fan. Y'all know I'm a Sonic fan. But I have to wonder, what does Sonic gain by being an RPG? Like, if it had to be one, probably an action RPG, just because as much as I love turn-based games, I've been playing a ton of them lately. Like, in the Crystal Chronicles video, I said I've played through a bunch of Final Fantasy lately. I've been going through Dragon Quest. I started Star Ocean recently. I played Live a Live. Like, even right now, I am in a very big turn-based RPG high. I just think the genre as a whole does not fit Sonic the Hedgehog. Shit, fuck, I gotta focus again. So, probably an action RPG if they did it. But that does, again, bring me to what... Oh, wait, that's kind of cute. I hadn't done this yet. And I like how she still has the little spikes on her head. Okay. I'm not sure that Sonic gains a whole... Like, yeah, you could have a longer storyline, I guess, because, you know, RPGs have big stories. But I think Frontiers on its own was kind of starting a good little, like, start to a more story-focused Sonic. Like, it was, at the very least in my opinion, the best story a Sonic game has had in years. Since... more I have to sit with it, I have to is it my favorite Sonic story since in the games at least? I think I'm gonna go ahead and say that Frontiers has my favorite Sonic story since SA2. I might say something different next week, but that's how I'm feeling today. Now, if we count extended media, honestly, the Starline Saga in IDW, like, the more I've sat on it, the more I enjoy it. I know it has the end where Sonic gives the speech, but I have my own opinion on that that's more positive than most people. You know, I'm not going to say, like, ooh, people lack reading comprehension. Everyone has their own idea for how Sonic should act, and personally, I don't think that's out of character. I read Twitter opinions a bit too often lately. Let's get through here carefully, because there's a lot of spikes. I guess if I did a Sonic RPG, though, I think, honestly, Frontiers is not a bad starting point combat-wise. Like, you know, it had the skill tree, it had the levels. Just my question is, does it need to go further than that? Should there be a whole set of moves that you equip and unequip? And I kind of want to say no, because I'm thinking back to, like, Sonic and the Black Knight and Sonic and the Secret Rings, which had your whole equipment screen, and, like, in a Sonic game, I don't want to be at a, like, settings menu for very long. I would like to, you know, choose a few of the settings I want at the beginning and just never touch it again. Like, wait, I want to be careful. If I don't see anything below me, I get worried it's death in this one. Like in Sonic Frontiers, I did the thing that everyone else did, and I cracked every, like, speed setting up to the maximum, and then I didn't mess with it again until, Final Horizon, when I needed Sonic to be a little slower on the towers. Oh. Yeah. Well, like, Secret Rings, you know, you level up a little bit. It's like, ooh, now you gotta go ahead and equip some stuff to make the game fun. And, you know, I don't want to say they'd make Secret Rings again by just having an equipment screen. I feel like that is simplifying the issues Secret Rings has. And I'm not going to say about Black Knight, because, quite frankly, I have not played Black Knight in a very, very long time. I think out of every debatably mainline Sonic game, that's the one that it's been the longest since I played. Give me 1 second. I have a text message to check. Shit. Oh, thankfully I was on. Okay, I'm good. This, wait. Problem with the speech is not what he says, but how it's presented. It is a little stretched out. Here's the thing for me. When I first read it, the important part that made me like it is taking it from Surge's perspective. This is not exactly, maybe not what Sonic is actually meaning, but more kind of how he comes off to Surge, who does view Sonic as this high and mighty person who she's supposed to be, and, like, I think that made it a lot more interesting to me, especially, like, it's not like the first time Sonic... Wait, how do I get up there? Do I use that? Yeah, okay. Like, you know, Sonic Adventure, the whole point of the multiple stories is to see how people view the different perspectives. And yeah, I know, I am kind of giving it my own reading, and maybe the writers didn't intend it that way. But when I read it like that, it is very in character to me. I want to get up faster. Can I use fire down here? I'm guessing no, because it's... Oh, I can. Okay. It's just like the Super Mario games. But on the stretched out point, my thing there is just... it is still relegated to one panel. Like, I know Sonic doesn't usually say that much at once, but it is only in one panel. Like, it's using the comic of medium maybe a little too far. Like, I agree, it's not the 100%... If I think the comic was written entirely from Sonic's perspective, I don't think that's how he would have sounded or how they would have written it. But when a majority of that arc is focused on Surge and Kit and Starline, Sonic coming in and saying all that to Surge when she's at her low point, just kind of fit right to me. Ooh, wait a minute, I can use this power. No! Fuck. Shit. Okay. This put me back a far way. That's fine. I'll just use my powers better this time. Okay, let me get up there. Those shopping stuff like Secret Generations done. You know what? I'm glad you brought up Generations because I forgot it's in Generations, and I like it in Generations. So it's like, maybe I guess the difference is just the existence of a hub world makes me not dislike it as much. Because it's like, oh, here's the actual shop I'm going in, and also, maybe the bigger difference is just the fact that Secret Rings is like definitely more robust in its system, while Generations it doesn't have a whole lot of abilities, which makes it a lot easier to manage and just only spend a tiny little bit of time working on your kit. Oh. I was reading the chat, sorry. But you also brought up movement from his other games. That would be more interesting. Although I'm trying to think, like, what would be the moves they add? Shit. Is there a ring over here? Please tell me I didn't pick up. I did. Fuck. There's gonna be more up here. Yep, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I'm gonna focus for a minute. Because I'd really like to not fight this boss a third time. Please, please, please. I kind of wonder if Shadow will have his own, like, oh my god, I was one hit away from winning earlier. I wonder if in Shadow Generations, if he'll have his own, like, there's my funny little phone alert. Thank you. Letting me know about something 2 cities away. Amber Alerts are fucking useless because I'm in a big goddamn state. Let's go to the world map for a minute. I just want to see what stage I'm at. Oh, this one's fine. I'll do it. God, the Amber Alert fucked me up. Wait, what was I rambling about? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, Shadow Generations. I'm wondering if maybe he'll have his own set of moves. Because, like, we already know he'll have, like, chaos powers because he had the wings, which, I know is stupid and edgy, but I think it's cool, so I don't give a shit. And I think I'm trying to remember because I've read like snippets of Azuka interviews. I have not sat down and read all of them. I figure I will. I've kind of had a lot of busy IRL things, and I was finishing the Crystal Chronicles video, yada yada, all that stuff. So it's not like I'm zeroed in on all the discussion. It's kind of just watching the trailers, being excited, see Fidel play the game properly rather than badly. Hiccups. Shit. Let's do dash minus boost something is what I'm saying. Oh yeah, maybe. Okay. I'm curious what they'll do for Shadow, because I think just given his move set and all that, you could there's a little more you can do with him, because he's got like vague chaos power with the emeralds, while like Sonic, he is a fast boy, go fast. And I think Frontiers did a really good job of like making shit up that he can do. Like, I think a lot of times with like speedsters and anything, especially comics, it's like, oh yeah, he can punch big by getting momentum first, or like they eventually gave the Flash the electricity powers, and now Sonic also has it because why not? I don't know the point of these things, but they're always cool when they happen. Wait, can I get up? No, no, I can't. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. The slide plus insta shield plus light speed dash minus boost or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of ways to mess with Sonic, and like, I think for me at this point, I can say Frontiers did like growth upgrades. Like, sorry, like if they're going to be a good amount of them, I think the skill tree probably worked best for me, but that is also because, you know, the difference is Frontiers is designed as an open world game, while Generations is an arcade-like structure. So it's like, ooh, what if you play the arcade game with a little difference? And that's why it works in Generations. And Frontiers doesn't need to worry about that, because even if you do upgrade Sonic, it doesn't follow you into the stages. Really what I'm getting to, I guess, is I don't think there's a perfect mega formula that I can pull out of my ass and say, this is what Sonic has to do. I'm a little more interested to see what they do, and then I can yell and say if it was bad or not. Which, right now, I can at least say I am pretty happy with the recent Sonic projects. By that I mean Superstars, IDW, the animations, Frontiers. A little before that was Colors Ultimate. Before that, Colors Ultimate, that could have been better. Okay, boss fight again. Is this, yep, this is another one of those bosses I have to be nice and patient for. Yay. Alright, come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. Can I get him twice? No. Of course not. Why would I ever think Superstars has good boss design? Trying to make IDW canon more of a hindrance than a benefit. Did the first game? I think Frontiers 2, I mean the second one, I think Frontiers 2 is probably going to be, what year is it? It's 2024, this is the year for Shadow. I think we're going to start hearing about Frontiers 2 either end of next year or start of 26. So here's the thing with IDW. Right now, they have a rule in the comics where it needs to be written like it's canon. And I think it's starting to fall into a bit of the Dragon Ball Super issue, where there it's like, oh, Dragon Ball Super takes place between when they beat Kid Buu and before the epilogue at the end of the Dragon Ball manga. And so they've never been able to do something that might contradict the manga epilogue. And I've kind of felt like IDW itself is running into that problem, where like the best parts of IDW is when it focuses on Surge, Kit, Starline, Whisper, any of the original characters, because Sega doesn't really care what the IDW staff does with them as long as it doesn't cause an issue later on. And like early into IDW, I think it was fine because there was no next game yet. Well, now Frontiers is out, and IDW has to still take place post-Forces, pre-Frontiers. And so like there's a few issues where it's like, oh, Sonic and Tails go on a little adventure in the cave, and you know, it's fine. They find a Chaos Emerald, it's a cute little story. But there's nothing big there. There was no Metal Virus, no new character. It's just a little side story. And when IDW has been so good at times, that is a little bit like disappointing. I mean, I'll see they're at the start of a new arc, so it's not like I have an opinion on it yet. They just started something with the Sonic Riders related things, which, you know, I guess is cool. Honestly, I don't have the strongest opinion on Riders because I didn't play them until last year. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on the boss because I'm at my last ring. Come on, dude, come out. Did he just skip my chance to do damage? That is lame. Now in terms of like making IDW canon in the games, I don't think that would really cause a hindrance because nothing that's happened in IDW for the past while really would affect the games. The closest is the existence of a few characters like Belle, who is a sweet girl that was created by Eggman. Oh, that would have some kind of relationship with Sage. Or like just the faux freedom fighters in general. The Resistance, or no. They're called Resistance and Forces. What are they called in IDW now? The Restoration. Like, just the Restoration existing? Does when the fuck does this oh, wait, I remember what to do. I'm stupid. Ugh, I hate the bosses in this game. Chat, for anyone who is... I guess my rule for backseating, if I'm ever being absolutely fucking stupid, feel free to, like, tell me what to do if you've played the game before. I am not... You know, you may look at me and be like, whoa, he has a YouTube channel with a couple of subscribers and think I'm a pro mega gamer. No, I kind of suck at games. The guy who said I only talked about the story in Kingdom Hearts is right. That's a lie. I am pretty good at Kingdom Hearts. I've beaten all the super bosses besides Yozora in 3, but that's for another day. Like, this is the same rule I give to friends when I'm, like, playing a game on Discord. It's like, look, if I'm doing the equivalent of walking into a wall for a minute and a half, just go ahead and tell me what to do. Like, right now, if I was doing this, I'd be like, look, just tell me. Tell me to jump on the fucking springy, my boy, and open up. You know, yeah, that's fine. Cobalt, I know you've played... Wait... I think you played Superstars. Someone in here played Superstars. That one random gamer. He might have stepped out, though. I think... How many zones are left? What zone is this? I'm debating. It's currently 4:30. I think I'll do this zone, and then I'll be done today. This is, you know, a neat zone. I enjoy it. It's also the part when the music gets chiptune-y. It also looks a good bit different from the regular version of this zone. Is there something up there? Like what you're saying? Yeah, I would very much say Superstars is worth your time. Ignore the bosses. Yeah, the bosses could be better. Again, on time attack, you do not have to fight the bosses. So really, you just need to fight them in the normal story, you need to fight them in the trip story, and then you never have to touch them again if you don't want to. Definitely... I don't think I would have paid $60. Not because I think the game is bad and not worth it, or like, oh, 2D games need the Wade Show. I have not watched the Wade Show. I think I'm waiting on a I'm waiting on a point when me and maybe some friends can watch it together because I don't really want to watch the Wade Show by myself. I I've seen clips. I've seen the part when he's shouting about the flames of disaster, but I it doesn't look very good, so I don't want to watch it by myself in a room late at night with no one else. I was like, Daniel, so Superstars is definitely, it goes on sale like all the goddamn time. The game might as well just be $30 at this point. Doom, doom, doom. And especially, I heard the first episode, which is actually made by, or directed by Jeff Fowler, the guy who directed the films, is the best part. And like, oh wow, what a shock. Because I liked the Sonic movies, especially, my brother was so pissed when we went to go see the second. It's honestly harmless. I figure that might be the opinion I come out with, but there's so many things I've wanted to get around to lately that, like, I still haven't finished Sonic Prime, and I don't know, I really wasn't super into Sonic Prime. Like, the first two seasons were fine. I didn't enjoy it as much as IDW or the recent games, and I think maybe it's because I've been so happy with the recent game and comic output that I went to Prime and was like, it's okay. There's tons of things I love in it, but the general story, I don't know. It hasn't sold me on the first two parts, and so because of that, I haven't watched the third one. And I heard even from people who were liking Prime that the third portion is a little bit yucky. I also, oh wait, I was about to say I fucking loved the Sonic 2 movie, especially like just actually seeing all those characters together. I want to see it in theaters with my brother, not a younger brother. I only have a twin brother, so we were both the only adults in the theater without children next to us. So that was pretty fun, especially when Shadow showed up and I got hyped. My brother, you know, again, both of us adults, was not happy with me being just as excited as the 5-year-olds. But I don't care, whatever. Same thing happened with the Sonic 1 movie, but I went to see that by myself, and when Tails showed up... Thank God. Okay, that's on me, my fault, whoopsie, try again. And, you know, don't tell the government, but maybe when I saw the Sonic 1 movie, I might have spiked my drink a little bit. Just for funsies. And I had a fun time seeing that. And that's why I was just as excited as all the children that were in the theater when Tails showed up. Like, there was a kid next to me who was like, "Mommy, that's Tails!" And I was like, "Yeah, kid, that is Tails." I didn't say that to him. I wasn't going to talk to a stranger child, especially with the way my voice was coming out. Then afterwards, I sat in my hot Texas summer car playing Sonic Advance 2 on Game Boy Advance until I sobered up. Hopefully there's no potential sponsors watching this stream. It's like, oh my god, is this guy promoting being under the influence? Slightly if it's funny. That's a lot. I should be clear, I do not drink or partake in any of those things too often, especially today. I'm like, because I am very useless if I'm drinking or partaking in other substances. I just, you know, especially when I get a reasonable amount of ad revenue from YouTube, it is a good idea that if I have free time, I should work on editing videos. or writing them, you know, whatever I'm at. I gotta beat the monkey. Shit, please. Yes, oh, thank God. I thought that was the last hit. I wasn't counting it, but I was vibing that it was the final hit. You know, anyways, I'm interested to watch the Wade show at some point. I might finish Prime before it. But no, let's go back 2. Did I press the wrong button? Why is there a loading time? Oh, I'm good. Okay. Oh, that's right. This is a whole new thing. Wait, Cobalt, have you watched the last part of Prime? What was like your opinion, if you have? Because you've commented on a bunch of my videos and stuff. You have opinions on Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, thank God! I thought I was gonna die there. Mario Kart 8 treatment. If they do, what levels? Okay, so first of all, already, I guess you could say it is Mario Kart 8 treatmenting it, because, you know, there's the whole shadow stages they're adding, and already I'm a little surprised at a few things. Oh, hey Marine, welcome to the stream. I'm just playing Super... I don't think the stream's gonna go on much longer. Just some superstars. Fuck. Wait, you know what? Let's just, here we go. For stages I would want added in Generations... First of all, I would kind of like... Ooh, I kind of want a stage from Forces added. Like, quite frankly, like, Forces has some of my favorite, like, stage themes in the series. Okay, I knew that was happening. That's why I made sure to get the checkpoint. Forces had a few of my favorite, like, stage theming in the series. Like, the White City, the Casino Forest, like... I thought it was neat. I wish the stage design was better. Because, like, you know, the moment a level begins, it's like, oh, it's done. Bye-bye. So if Generations could take one of those and make it better, that'd be, like, kind of awesome. And you can't even say that that's, like, impossible, because they took Crisis City from 06 and just gave that a complete glow-up. Maybe a Sonic CD level? I'm trying to think which one I'd want from CD. I think... I don't know if anyone else would agree on with me. Oh, that's right, I gotta take this. I'd kind of want to see Wacky Workbench. I know that's like one of the least popular stages in Sonic CD. But I think it would be just something neat to rewire into a whole new level. I'm not entirely counting on stages being added to the Sonic Generations part. Maybe it would be cool if they did in DLC. Right now, I kind of just think it'll be in the Shadow portion. I need to find the button. Wait, it was up there. It was up there. Wait, oh no! Fuck. This stage fucks me up so much. You know, it's like the same idea as the ghosts in Sonic 3, except, you know... What? Oh, that's right, it's the little teleporters. I forgot these are in the game because I never touch them. You know, the difference is like the ghosts in Sonic 3, they just maybe tug on you a little bit, just give you a little hurt. Here, if I let it run out of time, I'm just dead. That's it. Goodbye. Well, as the trend of the show, needlessly stretching out its conflict, having Sonic constantly repeat himself, so not great, and the ending's just okay. Yeah, that's kind of what it seems. I just figured I'd check what you thought, if you thought Knuckles wasn't too bad. And, you know, like I said, first and second seasons of Prime really did not get me into it. And even like I had talked to a few people that like didn't like Frontiers or weren't super into IDW, and they're like, "Oh, Prime is my favorite Sonic thing right now," and I just didn't see it, to be honest. Um, like I don't know if I'm more interested in Prime Part 3 or The Wade Show at the moment. I'd a little bit of Wade because I'm curious, is it really that bad? And, you know, you made it sound like it's not that bad, but I'm guessing it could be. I mean, you still called it The Wade Show, so I'm not going to hope too much for actual Sonic characters. Did you wear the first stages pass with? Oh, that would be cool, actually. Um, like if midway through, or even if just there's a real stage transition or something. I think just today, I think there's a lot you can do with the time travel aspect of Generations. That they either didn't think about before, or they just have the benefit of new games existing, especially. Shit. Um, my biggest hope, and I'm not like thinking this is quite gonna happen, but I think Infinite should be a boss in the Shadow Generations portion of the game, just because I think Infinite's relationship with Shadow is so interesting in that Infinite, you know, like, he cares about Shadow a lot. Shadow changed his life, made him a, like, total wimp, and I think it would be interesting if, and well, like, Shadow doesn't care about Infinite. It would be interesting if the reason Shadow doesn't care about him in Generations is because Shadow just doesn't know Infinite. Like, if they pull Infinite from post forces because the timey-wimey bullshit. Uh, uh, I should nothing. Sonic. Yes, the IDW Sonic comics, you do not need to know anything about Flynn's prior work. The only thing you need to know about the IDW comics is that it takes place after Sonic Forces, and the very first arc plays with Sonic Forces' general plotline better than the game did. Knuckles show is short. Yeah, that's the other thing, because it's just 6 30-minute episodes, right? Like, that's not too bad. No, since the Gunvolt vids, hope you're doing okay. Thanks, Swagman. I am doing okay. Just wanted to play some Superstars today. Especially, you know, got that new video out. Figured, hey, why not do a stream? I don't do those very often. Kind of like Outrun. Although I am... Wait a minute. I'm a fucking idiot. Let's go ahead and abuse these again. Yeah, Outrun wouldn't be my first thing to say with, what do you call that? Stage transitions. But hey, it's Sega, so they should do it. Actually, have they put Outrun into a Yakuza game yet? I've only played Kiwami and started Kiwami 2 for the Yakuza games. I feel like Outrun would be a no-brainer. I know Kiwami 2 has Virtua Fighter 2 in it. I got that far. I need to keep... Like, I started Kiwami 2 pretty recently. Okay, there we go. Beat the boss. Maybe I'll do one more world. I enjoy Superstars. It's so fun. Yakuza 0 has Outrun? Okay. Didn't Shadow take stuff from Outrun? They Outrun go fast, Shadow go fast, so maybe. Okay. I'm at the Golden Capital. I forgot they're here. Oh, Joe's back in the chat. He's probably internally thinking how I should... He was telling me to play Zero before Kiwami 2, but I had beat Kiwami and really want to know what happens next. I've met the main villain at this point, the Ryuji, or Goto. Was it Ryuji Goto? I think that's his name. Level pathway thing. Oh, yeah. Maybe. I know a lot of the guys at Sega, just since, Japan kind of has that thing where if you get a job somewhere, you stay there for a long-ass time. Most of the people at Sega, still might have worked, not most, but a handful of the leads at Sega worked on their old classic stuff, like Outrun, Virtua Fighter, etc., etc. Actually, I don't know how much of the Virtua Fighter team they still have today, because Yu Suzuki's got his own little. Does he have a company? I don't know how well Shenmue 3 did, so I'm guessing maybe he doesn't. I know after the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter, they were saying like, "Ooh, we're gonna do Shenmue 4 afterwards," and radio silence since then. So I'm not counting on it. Maybe in another 20 years. Oh, speed up. Can this give me a little... No, oh, I thought that killed me for a minute. I was scared. Remaster 3, 4, and 5. I'm currently playing 0. Well, that's fun. I'm interested to get to 3 especially because, everyone says that's the little awkward point of playing modern Yakuza. What the fuck? Ugh. I don't like the hitboxes on those squids, but you know how I can fix that. Yeah. Why aren't you guys hitting them? Oh, I can't be in the spinner. That's something, alright. Decent. Alright, I still haven't played Shenmue 3. I've only played Shenmue 1, like, for a while ago. I kind of want to replay them. Replay it and Shenmue 2. Especially because, like, Shenmue is as dated as it can be, one of the most important, like, games in terms of, like, influencing how other people would make games afterwards. Which, it is a little interesting how many games are out there that, like, did okay or bad, but, like, the game design world were like, whoa, this is fucking amazing! I feel like you hear a lot of people praise Echo the Dolphin for, like, its water stuff and all that, but then, like, you actually play Echo the Dolphin and it's not very good. Yet anyone I've ever talked to that owns a Genesis, they have at least one Echo the Dolphin game. I think I have all 3 of them. Oh, rings. God, Trip is so... I don't know if Trip's my favorite new character in the past while, because I know my absolute favorite new Sonic character is definitely Sage. I really enjoy her. I know she's just Rei Ayanami, but small and cute, but that's fine. I'm an Ava fan. It's just the way it works. But in terms of, like, actual Sonic the Hedgehog looking characters in the games. I'm glad they made a new one with Trip. I guess I'd need to see some more of her, like in a fuller story. Because if I'm gonna count non-game media, then yeah, honestly, favorite new character is Surge. Just not even a question for me. Wait, how did this guy work? I don't remember. Okay. I know how he works. I'm going to spam my abilities. That wasn't the way I wanted to do that. Wait a minute, does this not work? Shit. Okay, I get it now. Because the gravity is all fucky-wucky. I can't use the fire power here. Will this do anything? Okay, I got my rings back, so I'm good. Even with this age. Yeah, I mean, Shenmue is just, like, completely an impressive game. Especially when you take into account when it was made. Like, there was nothing that with that level of realism. Or just think about, like, I was I had to turn on Shenmue for a little bit for the Crystal Chronicles video because I needed footage for something, like some quick line. And I sent a photo of when I was like walking into a room to my fiance because she's Vietnamese. So I was like, look, it's the most realistic game because you have to take your shoes off when you walk inside. And she thought that was amusing. Fuck. This bot. Wait, no, that's the one I want. Okay, I got him. To be clear, despite me being very white American, I do remove my shoes when I walk inside because I don't want fucking dirt on the floor. Oh, there it goes. No, I can't think of any that do, but I think that does bring into the question, how much detail until the game stops being game enough to be fun? Because I think Shenmue as an experience is next level. As a game, there's a few parts where I kind of think, you know, I wouldn't want every game to be Shenmue. That's what I'm trying to say. I think Shenmue should be Shenmue. Yeah, I just saw the stopped trip there, and whatever. I guess I'm not allowed to think about it. And that's the question that can kind of go for a lot of the popular games just in the industry is, when something else has done this, does that mean someone else should do it now? Because I was convinced Frontiers would at least end up okay. See, here's the thing with PSO2 that non-Japanese people didn't get to realize for a very long time. Sega cares a lot about Phantasy Star Online 2, because despite being free to play, it was one of their big money makers in Japan. Right? Okay, good. I'm good. So, like, by the time we got PSO2, Phantasy Star 2, just in general, was so well worked on. Like, I think it's had 2 anime series. I know. So, for me personally, with PSO2, I did try to play it for maybe a month when it was still Japan only, and, like, at the time, VPNs were, like, not this turbo mega, all of them are corporate companies that want your top dollar. It was, like, you know, made by the same types of guys who make torrent software, like, real sketchy-ass shit. Play Shenmue 2, it keeps most of the detail. I have not played Shenmue 2. I've only played Shenmue 1. I think I might do a Shenmue 1 replay soon, and afterwards I would also get to Shenmue 2. I think... So this isn't videos I'll do, but in terms of, like, games I'm going to play this year, I know for sure what I still want to get to is Dragon Quest V. If the remake comes out, Dragon Quest 3, and I also want to finally play Final Fantasy X the whole way through, because, hey, if anyone recalls from my Kingdom Hearts video, I admitted I've beaten 10 too, and not 10. People were like, whoa, how the fuck does that happen? Because, you know, PS2 games were pricey when the PS2 was new. So, like, and maybe Final Fantasy... Oh, fuck. Okay. Another one. Wait, everyone has a glaring problem with which is most of the second CD story. Oh. Wait, was it on multiple discs on Dreamcast? I mean, it wouldn't shock me, given how big it is. Because I have only played Shenmue on the newer, I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. On the newer releases. Simplified PSO2? Maybe. I think... Oh, 1 second, let me focus on this for a minute. Because this is another little spot that's killing me a bit much. Filler tired today. That's fair. It was on 3 CDs. Fuck, that's a lot. So, I mean, for Dreamcast, that's a lot. Like, you know, on PS1, you know, they had tons of multi-CD games, and like FF9 was 4. Wait, was FF8 also 4? Yeah, it was 4. Sorry, focusing for a minute because I'm doing dog shit on this stage. I played Eco Heavy Chromes, but it's an amazing experience. Yeah, like, what was it? There's so many games that are like really good experiences where I also, you know, question a little bit how they are as games. And I think another example, like, it's so clear that like Yakuza is taking the torch of a lot of the Shenmue's ideas. Like with the, you know, like mini games that don't take too long, the adventure, the combat that kind of ranges in quality. Like when I first played Kiwami, I kind of went in thinking like, oh, it's gonna be like mostly a beat 'em up, and then I realized pretty early on, like, no. Beat 'em up is just the core gameplay, but the core gameplay isn't exactly most of the game. Is when Rio goes to the docks and gets his job. Doing a 5 to 9? Okay. Sorry, it just reminded me. I love Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Just all the carts they're in and how it fits the games they're from. Was I'm trying to remember the Shinobi in it. It was Rio, like the white Shinobi, right? Not the one from the PS2 game. I want to see the PS2 Shinobi come back. I think that is one of the most underrated like action games on PS2. Come on, there we go. Yeah. Wait a minute. What am I doing here? Rip, get out? Okay. I'm getting a little scared of... Okay, I'm safe. Come on, Trip, come on. I'm good. Oh, you're shitting me! No! Hey, guys, I'm gonna do something funny. When I go up here, I'm going to attempt to do something different than what I just did, okay? Let's see what happens. And whoa, I didn't fucking fall off that time. Okay, still focus. What's my best option here? Oh, what's this move I have? Wow, I wonder. Come on, come on, come on. Ugh. Okay, I think this is the end of the stage. Oh, I know why this one felt weird. I think this is the Knuckles level. Yeah, you're supposed to only play this as Knuckles, and so anyone else here feels awkward. That's why it was not clicking right for me. Wait, one? No. I need to hit that? No? Okay. I don't remember how the numbers work. I thought it was just find one, find two, whatever, but okay. I also just don't remember this stage too well. Like, to be clear, when I first played Superstars like a week ago, I did play it all in like 2 sessions. But I think this will also be the last stage for now. Because, you know, that's a 2-ish hour stream, and, you know, I don't stream too often. I'm not the best at going for too long. But, you know, that still means that I'm going to die a bunch, probably. Not die. I haven't been dying too much in this stream, I don't think. Interested in the upcoming game, Renatus? Skull vs. 13. I've seen a little. I am not informed enough to say if I'm gonna get it. I'll be honest, like, my real life situation is going to be a lot in the coming months, so any games I play in the near future is probably gonna be ones I own. Like, stuff that's in my backlog. So, like, if a game is releasing this year, I am probably not focused on it besides Shadow Generations, which, you know, like, Sonic games aren't very long, so it's not going to take too much time out of my life. And it's, you know, infinitely replayable if I just want to play something for a few minutes. Not to say I'll never get to Renatus, like, you know, y'all can just look at my channel and see very few times do I review a game the year it comes out. I talk about games when I feel like it. I just did 4 hours on a Final Fantasy spin-off that's been dead forever. But Renatus would be a later thing for me. Ooh. Roberts, Supreme Ruler of I have not. Is that like a... Wait, let me get a ring. Like the Kirby's Dreamland? Oh shit, it's this part. I didn't think Shinobi on PS2 was that hard. It does have a mechanic where you deal more damage depending on, I think it was how many enemies you're locked on to at once, or no, if your combo is going for longer, you deal more damage. So I can see how someone might play Shinobi PS2 and come out thinking, oh, that game was fucking hard. All the enemies just tank my hits. But if you know the rules that it's placing down for you, it's not that hard of a game. Like, it's a reasonable difficulty. At least on the normal mode. Okay, I gotta focus on this. This is the last boss I'm doing for the day. So I gotta not fuck up. Thanks, Trip 12. Yeah. Wait, he's not hitting me. He's just hitting the lava, so I don't need to be as careful. Oh, wait, if I do the fireball... Yeah. Did I already beat it? No, there's a little more. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Is the next state... No. I was thinking the next one is the Fantasy Zone level, but I don't think it is. If next one's Fantasy Zone, one more stage, because I really love the Fantasy Zone level, and I want to see what it is Trip rides. Because all the other characters had, like, different Eggman machines that they rode in, and I'm curious what exactly Trip would have. I guess, would it just be the one from Superstars? I guess that would be something. I don't know if he uses a different one in this. I have to look. Magical card. Okay, I think I beat him. Nope, there he is. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I can get the rings. Fuck. You know, sometimes people say, like, Sonic games can be difficult, and I, disagree with that a lot. And also, you just need a ring to not die. Like, you know, I was getting hit tons of times there, but I'm still fine. And I'm gonna keep being fine, because I have one ring. Wait. Yeah, ooh. Alright, I didn't do the best there. That's fine. Ooh, shit. What other moves do I have? I don't need them. Because he's dead. That's right. This is where Fang the Hunter is dead. He doesn't come back. He is completely destroyed. Trip has killed him. He is just as dead as his sister from the Archie comics. I don't know if she's dead or not. I don't care about Archie enough to say. Okay, let's go to the world map. Let me just walk right a little bit. I don't think the next one's Fantasy Zone. No, it's not Fantasy Zone. Things I just gonna. I would not agree on that. Actual health bars. I don't know. I think that removes a lot of the uniqueness of the health in a Sonic game. Like, I guess if you mean like the mainline stuff, like in Frontiers, I can see what you mean. For the 2D games, I think they should keep the way they do it. Though, with the lack of a life system, I do think they need to come up with something to make it more worthwhile to get tons of rings. Because as it is, the only reason is if I want to go do the robot mode. And in here, let's see what all I can get. They imply he killed her. Oh, for Fang's sister. Let's see, let's buy a few things, because I haven't really messed with this. I'm just curious what's in here. That would be cool, but that costs too much. I thought, isn't there supposed to be a Knights related thing? Mad Fighter, ooh. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and make one. I'm not gonna play the mode, but I think this is just a fun little way to end the stream. Let's just make one up. We're gonna get the Lego Knuckle Shoes. Another multimedia series as similar to Gunvolt. Yeah, I mean, give me a second. Let me focus on which ones I'm getting. I like this one, the Mad Fighter arms. Makes me think of Scratch and Grounder for some reason. We'll do the tails. How do I customize? Wait, I assume moving 2D games, 3D ones should have health bars since you can see all that's coming and it trivializes the game. Wait, why can I not edit him? Did I not buy things right? Huh. Wait, let me go in there. Cause I want to mess with my boy. I did buy those, right? It said I did. Wait, I didn't buy a head. I bought those. So, wait, I own two. I already bought them. Do I need to turn this off? No. Oh, maybe I can't do it in trip mode? Like a multiverse thing. Wait, multimedia thing like Gunvolt. That's kind of tough because like Gunvolt uses like the audio dramas, which obviously like anything that tries to have like a market in America, usually they don't bother with like audio dramas because that's not a market here. But like honestly, like Final Fantasy VII in its current form is kind of in the same boat. Why can I not customize them? Is there something wrong I'm doing? Does it know I'm streaming? Does it not want people knowing the funny robots I'm making up? Let me buy one color. Wait, let's do. Oh, there's no purple. Okay, I was gonna do a Nova Zone color, but whatever. What if I? Oh, I have to turn them off. Okay, I'm stupid. Now I get it. All right, we're gonna do Tails body, Meta Fighter arms, Metal Knuckles. Where'd the? Oh, yeah. Let's change some colors. Do a red body. Oh, we gotta buy those individually. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's decide the head for him. Cobalt, yeah. If there wasn't as long of a delay, you would have helped. um, let's do. I'm gonna do Mecha Wolf Head. It kind of has the same look as the typical like furry convention outfit head, which I know is probably ruining it for one or two of you, but it's my thought. Not that I have anything against furries, I'm just not one. You're making your own Metabot? I am making my own Metabot. Attack mode. And it's gonna be like filled with a ton of colors that don't match each other. Yeah, blue head. I don't think I colored the arms yet. We're gonna give him green arms. Oh, wait. The green doesn't really show up. What if I make it red? I guess it can just match, whatever. Now green legs. Come on, just... I guess it's a little green. Riddick franchise, the movie Dark Fury animation, the video game, it was good. I might check it out then. Okay, this is my robot. Can I go into battle mode from here? Or do I need to go to a different menu? I think I gotta go to a different menu. I have not actually touched the battle mode. I am now a little curious about it. Can I get from here? Do I gotta go? Yeah, I gotta go to the menu, I guess. I'm gonna do one little battle, and then I think I'll call it. It's 5:30. All right, let's do. Just play offline because I don't want to search for people. I figured if my laptop's already using some of the internet to play the game on stream, I shouldn't test it with other people at the same time today. Oh shit, that's right, no more double jump, no more double jump. Okay, so I need to find some stars. I'm not like fighting. So it's like Did any of y'all play the 2-player mode in New Super Mario Bros. DS? Because it gives me vibes of those. I remember me and my brother used to DS download play it. Okay, I am winning. Oh, 8, 7, 6, 5. I won! This is when my robot comes out on the flying carpet, just like Link. Is that all there is to it? Okay. Oh, now I gotta survive. Okay, so it's like a different gimmick for each level. Why do the... Wait, so look at the missiles. I don't know if they'll show up with the stream compression, but why do they have little Mickey Mouse heads on them? Like, I'm not just making that up. That's, like, there. That's, like... I don't know how to analyze that other than the Mickey Mouse head. And look, I've stared at Mickey Mouse's head a lot. I made a pretty big Kingdom Hearts video. Not sure if roughly half of my viewership knows that. Oh shit, it's Green Hill. Not the fake Green Hill from the main game. Oh, so I still have the drop dash. I don't know if it was there in the other modes, but it's here right now, so that's cool. Not the other modes, the other challenges. Ooh. Wait, there's someone way ahead of me right now. I don't know if I'm winning this. Fellas, am I cooked? Wait, oh, wait. Here we go, here we go. I didn't win. Second place. Do I have to watch them? Really? Alright. Watching them. I guess that's a fine enough way to end the Sonic Rivals 3. Wait a minute. What? Whatever. I just realized that those guys go at a much lower frame rate than the main game. I'm not sure if that's a artistic thing or a, you know, actual like graphical limitation. Yep, okay, let's finish up. Load out of here. I wonder if I'll get a Steam achievement for playing it. Apparently not. I mean, maybe there's one for getting a perfect score, but I'm Sonic'd out for right now until next time I feel like playing a Sonic game. Anyways, thanks for joining in on the stream. Hope you all had a fun little whatever amount you stuck around for, but I'm gonna call it. I've got some other shit I need to do today, and even more shit that I really should be doing today, but don't feel like it. So